guys. Actually headed in to some public. It's Sunday 27th, and I'm headed back to a spot that I scouted real hard 2 years ago, and I hadn't been out here since turkey season, and so I'm coming to see, one, is there a ton of foot traffic, which there's some matted down trails right here, but in the mud I don't see a lot of footprints, so that's good. There's like an ATV trail, and I know they used to let the guys that were going to come burn ride their four-wheelers out here and do all that nonsense, so I don't know if it's that, like if they're marking it to burn or what, but it's warm today, and the reason I'm actually coming to scout this is because we're supposed to get crazy weather change. The wind is blowing hard out of the south today, and then all of a sudden in the morning it's going to change and come out of the north, and the temperature's going to drop after sunrise, like a few hours. It's going to gradually keep dropping. So, coming in, I have my stand and stuff in my truck, because I don't know if I'm going to actually hunt back here or not. So, it's just, I'm going back to what I found 2 years ago. I had 2 studs and 1 really good buck back here where I'm going, and I figured this piece of public's probably, the pressure has probably dropped way off since gun season's going on, and it's a holiday, so like tomorrow, Monday, I could come in and hunt. Probably won't be very many people out here. Some foot traffic, some dry mud, maybe. That's the thing, is just trying to figure out how far back are these people going, you know? So I don't mind walking, but anyways, that's what we're doing today. Scouting some public, gonna see if I can't maybe hang a camera or 2 out here and maybe locate a late season public land buck. So got those does down at the bow lease. Only was able to recover 1. Never could get a hold of the neighbors, so kind of sucks that the meat went to waste, but thankful I found my other one and got that meat in the freezer. So stay tuned, I'll show you what we find. My first real buck sign. I'm getting deep back in here. Kind of some marshy type stuff, but it's close to where I had those big bucks last year in the summer. So I'd say that's a pretty good game trail. Starting to get some pieces together. Definitely will probably be back in here in the morning to hunt. North wind should be blowing it back this way. It's kind of just a marsh right here. So, going right up there, or hang a left right there to that rub. So, I'll follow this trail a bit. Might throw a camera up over it too, just to see. Found this year's rub, last year's rub. Pretty good spot. Gets kind of flat back in here. It's just thick terrain. I can see a long ways being up in a tree. So, just a matter of finding a tree and getting in it tomorrow. Definitely think I'm gonna be in here though. Definitely. Alright, walking back to the truck. I ended up jumping a doe back there. I stepped on a log and cracked, and she took off running. She was probably 100 yards from me, but saw her running through there. So there's definitely a good sign back there. Definitely would have been a good rut area to be in. But that's come and gone. So we're going to transition back to bedding, and I feel like that's pretty close to where big boy should be bedded, or a buck, legal buck, be bedded. But anyways, call it quits for today. Got what I needed. I wish I'd have got out here a little sooner, about an hour earlier, because I'd run back there and go ahead and hang the stand, so I wouldn't have to do that in the morning. But got the Onyx tracker on, so I can figure out exactly how long it's going to take me to get back there to where I have to park, and that way I can get a game plan for in the morning. So hopefully the next video clip is me in a tree. Obviously we're at the bow lease, and where I'm at right now is a spot that when Hunter shot his doe a couple months ago, we came in here looking for, and I stumbled upon all these rubs. There's rubs just everywhere in here, and we put a camera on that pine tree, but I feel like it was obviously during the rut, but with there being so many rubs, I wanted to come in and put some feed out and put a camera up over it, because I feel like there's a buck bedding in there, and Hunter tried to hunt this patch of woods but never really got anything on camera, and I feel like being right here, they'll feel more comfortable coming in to feed, and we'll be able to see what is living in here and what hopefully made all these rubs. So that's what we're doing right now, and then we're going to go up on the ridge and put out some feed. Alright, up here on the ridge, got the corn put out. I have to change the batteries in the Tacticam, and luckily both my parents and my in-laws got me batteries for Christmas, so got plenty of batteries. So I'm about to change the batteries in the Tacticam and get it back going. It's been taking pictures, but the percentage said about 50%, so I'm going to go ahead and change it, and that way it'll last the rest of the year, and I might be back up here tomorrow. Don't know. nestled up. It's freaking cold this morning. In the 30s, low 30s. This southern dude ain't too fond of that. I don't mind hunting in it. But anyways, got kind of cozy. And I just looked up to my right. And I could see some deer working this way. Well, I put me up a little Moultrie gravity feeder deal the other day. And big nanny doe didn't like it. You could tell she had a button buck, and couldn't tell if the other one was a button buck or just a yearling doe. They came right in and started feeding. She circled way around. She was on the edge the whole time, and then a spike came in. She didn't like that. And I thought she was getting ready to blow because she kept looking at him, kind of stomping. And there was just a little bit of a lane. And I'm pretty sure I just double lunged her. She took off like a bat out of heck, though. But mule kicked everything. Saw blood instantly. I feel like it was a pretty good shot. But like I said, it's cold enough. I'm gonna sit tight. Probably won't shoot another doe, because that'll be the third one in 2 weeks that we for sure have killed. I'm pretty sure she's done. I actually switched back to my old faithful. Went back to the Exodus broadhead. It's the QAD Exodus, fixed head, nasty little head. Knock another arrow, because I'm pretty sure I heard a hog squeal before those does came in. But anyways, shot my first self-filmed doe with that head. She was quartering away and went through the quarter side and out the other shoulder. And so the head works great. I shot slick trick, raptor trick. So that's what I shot those two does with. And both blades bent. One of them bent real bad. The other one would still close, but I didn't trust it to shoot again. So I went and picked me up a pack of these QAD Exodus. I've always believed and trusted fixed blades, but I just wanted to try the mechanicals out again. They worked great, but they broke. So the good thing about these heads is, one, you can sharpen on them, two, you can change the blades on them. So, but knocked another arrow. My arrow should be laying right there. She mule kicked, took off, and then I saw her cut back that way. So, like I said, good thing it's a chilly morning, so I'm not too worried about the meat going bad. We're going to sit tight and probably give it a little bit. And I might get down and check the arrow, but hopefully no one down in the freezer. My knock actually busted. Never had that happen before, but there's good blood. Old Exes did the trick, and there's blood all right here. I feel like there's blood on impact. There she is. Pretty pumped. Pretty pumped. Old Matthews did the trick. QAD did its work. Double under, it looks like. I'm gonna flip her over here in a second. Look at the entry. The exit's pretty bloody and gory, so I'm gonna save y'all that here on film. But anyways, she probably went 75 yards maybe. QAD did its job though. Bad thing about fixed blades is they take forever to open up the blood trail, but once they do, the last 20 yards there's just blood everywhere. So thankful to like I said, I found her another deer in the freezer. That'll put 2 in the freezer for us, and now I can buck hunt here from here on out. Got me a tree saddle, and so I'm gonna plan on probably doing some public land unless we start getting bucks showing up here, and trying that saddle out and see if I can't shoot some more deer. If I go on public, I'm not gonna be worried about shooting does or bucks. Whatever's legal, I'm gonna shoot it on public and just have a good time from here on out. But thankful the good Lord blessed me with another freezer queen this morning. So seems like season 1's gonna be season of the slickheads, but that'll be all right. Like I said, just thankful to get some more meat in the freezer for me and my family. All right, well here's my doe. Got her tagged up, drug her out to the trail. Already got the 4-wheeler, but like I said earlier, I'm just thankful to fill the freezer with another doe, whether it's a buck or a doe. I don't care at this point in the year. I do plan on doing some horn hunting now that I got 2 does in the freezer for us, and like I said, probably do some public land hunting until we get bucks start showing back up. The good thing about Arkansas is we can hunt to the end of February, so it's January 3rd today, but typically don't get to hunt that long. Being a baseball coach, I get pretty hot and heavy with baseball in February, so typically I'm done hunting by now, but I decided to come out and at least shoot another doe. And like I said, I'm going to try to do some public land hunting since I have the saddle now and get kind of used to that for next year. But anyways, thankful the good Lord blessed me with another one.